10 seconds versus 1 minute versus 10 minutes calculator in Python, and trust me, the results are literally crazy. Let's try the 10 seconds. Done. Now let's try it. It's simply using some eval. It's the shortest one, but also the dangerous. For the 1 minute one, I will simply use an integer input with f saying this, and then b is another integer input saying s, and then I will use the new match option and will use input and use the operator, and then case plus, and then I will use print a plus b, and then case minus, and then I will use print a minus b, and then case multiply by, then I will use a multiply by b. So then finally case divide, and I will divide a by b, and finally I will wrap this everything under a while. So this is the 1 minute one done. Let's try it. I'll move this. 2, 6. Oh, it works. 4, 2 divided by. So this is the 1 minute one, and then we head to the 10 minutes. I will start by importing tkinter and then creating the function that will handle our clicks. So we'll pass the btn here, and then we'll create something like if btn double equals to the equals. So then we will do res and set it to the eval, like the result. We'll set this to the eval from entry get and 1.0. Then we will type entry.delete and then 0 tk.add. After that, I will do entry.insert, then tk.end, and then str, and then I will pass the res. After that, elif button double equals to our C button, so we will just simply do entry.delete, and then we will use delete 1.0 to tk.add, then else I will simply entry.insert, then tk.end, and I will insert what the button says. After that, I will create the main logic where I will start with root is equal to tk.tk. And after that, I will put the entry before t, which will be root inside, and the font should be nice looking Arial with the font size of literally teen, and then we'll pass justify as equals to right, and then we'll set then bd is equals to 5, and after setting it, we will simply do entry dot, you can call it, we will grid the like set the grid of the entry to the row of 0, colon of also 0, I guess, colon span to 4 and sticky to, you can call it nut. After this have been done, we will create an array for our buttons in a list like this: 7, 8, 9, and then divide. Then comes the 4, 5, and then the 6 alongside with the multiply. Then comes the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and then minus, and then comes our cool looking 0, the equal sign, and finally the colors. And after that we will set the rows and the columns to 1 and the 0. And after setting this thing, we will use a for loop of for b in button. But then we'll use tk.button then we'll set it to root, and let us set the text to be the button itself. And then we will set the font to a nice looking Arial with 14 font size, you can call it. And then we'll set the command to the simple lambda. Then we will use lambda x and on click x. After that, dot grid, and then we'll set the grid to something like row is equals to R and column is equals to C and sticky is equals to Nessu. Then if the C, then I will use C plus equals to 1. If C is greater than 3, we'll set C is and then R plus equals 1. Then we'll use 2 for loops. For dash in range 4, we will use the root dot column count, will set it to I, and the weight, which is 1. And then we'll repeat the same thing for the rows, but we will do this 5, and then we will set it to row. Then finally we'll use app.main loop. After all this, And after all this, we are done. Now let's test it. Oh, it's working. So now I can see that we can do anything like 4 divided by 2, multiplied by 3, divided by 3, multiplied by 6, or anything you want.